Hi, it's Suzanne, the Frugal Chef. I hope you're doing very well today. Now, why don't we make some Irish soda bread? This is great for St. Patrick's Day or any time of the year, really. It's very easy to make and very, very tasty. Let's make this. One very important ingredient for this bread is buttermilk, and unfortunately we're not going to be able to substitute it. This bread is made with 4 ingredients and buttermilk is one of them. The reason that we can't substitute it is because the acidity of this is going to react with the baking soda in our flour, and it's going to let our bread, you know, fill it up with gas, so it's going to make it a little plumper if you want. So unfortunately, if you can't find buttermilk, you're not going to be able to make this. In here I have 4 cups of sifted white flour. It's just all-purpose, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking soda. We're just going to mix that. I want you to have your oven preheated and ready to go, because once we mix this and we form our bread, we want it to go into the oven as soon as possible. I have my oven preheating at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 200 degrees centigrade. I'm also going to be cooking this in my cast iron pan, which is lightly greased and floured, but you can use a baking sheet. I'm going to start with 1.5 cups buttermilk, and if I need to add more, we will, okay? So I'm just going to mix it with a fork. I'm going to add another 1/4 cup. We're not going to knead this much. We don't want to, again, get all that gas out, but I'm going to see if this is good enough. I'm going to add one last 1/4 cup. So that made a total of 2 cups. The reason we're doing this slowly is because flours are different and you might need a little more or a little less, but you know, so that's why we're playing it by ear. Okay, I am going to put this onto a floured board so we can shape it. It's sticky and that's fine. Okay, now we're just gonna form this into a ball. I'm going to place this inside my pan now. I'm going to cut an X on top. Alright, I'm going to put this in the oven and it's going to bake between 35 and 40 minutes. Look at this, 35 minutes. Oh, it's so pretty, guys. I know it's ready because when I tap it, it sounds hollow. Look how it rose in the oven, and that's because it was what I was telling you, the buttermilk and the baking soda. It filled it up with gas and our bread came out just perfect. We're gonna cool it down so we can taste it. Would you look at this? Ah, a thing of beauty. So simple and yet excellent, excellent, excellent. So it has a nice crust on the outside and the inside is nice and tender and moist. Perfect. This is just perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you give me a like, I'm really going to appreciate that. If you share it and comment, wow. Don't forget to sub if you haven't subbed, and thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. I will have this recipe on the website waiting for you guys to come and print it. In the meantime, eat well without going broke, and I'm gonna see you soon.